Dr. Joseph Thompson. We've known each other a long time.
Perhaps 25 years.
I would say it's at least that. How did we first come in contact?
Well, through the ADA. I had a very successful practice. It was a very complex practice, and I needed some help in many regards. First of all, growing my practice so that I got to a point where I could transition my practice and make it much more valuable than it was. And you certainly helped me with that, with evaluation, with the specialists that you brought in, and in doing that, helped me write the contracts that I had to have that were to a point where I would not be harmed by someone leaving. But the transition to practice went very smooth, especially after we got together with these contracts and with evaluation. And I think that was a huge success in my life.
And tell me now, for younger practitioners, for those that are midterm, they might be at the point of considering a contract, either to offer it or to possibly accept one. How important is it that the doctors talk themselves about the terms, and not just have an attorney or a consultant say, here, this is it, this is all you need?
Well, you know, before you came into my life, I did have a situation where I had some associates who left the practice and caused me great damage, significant damage. And it was because of some phrases that you put into the contract that made all the difference in the world, where we had conditions preset that triggered an action at the end. Didn't have to wait for a judge to make a decision that would go against me or be lighter than it should be.
Right.
So having those preconditions were really important.
And having those doctors talk about it so they understand eliminates people taking positions where they're going to end up potentially being in an unhappy situation.
There's no doubt about it. Understanding what that contract really says is key. Just signing something without understanding it. You can read it, but you have to understand it, and that's the key. And that's the importance of a quality person like yourself.
Great. Well, thank you, Joe.